Friends, it's once again a privilege to come to you and tell you a little bit more about what is going on in the life of our congregation at Timothy Eaton Memorial. As you're probably aware, over the last 7 weeks, we've had in-person worship. And through various means, we've been able to provide a very secure and safe environment for you to be able to worship God. We've been able to do it really because we've had outstanding leadership from our team, but also from volunteers who have gone out of their way to make sure that every conceivable way of protecting people has been put in place. And so, because of this, we're delighted that this has been an important outreach to our community and to members who have taken the opportunity to come and worship in the house of the Lord. There's nothing quite like it. But we've also maintained our live stream worship through both our website and through Facebook. And of course, Chin Radio 1540 on a Sunday morning has been a major outreach to the city and beyond. We now have, through the website, people worshiping with us in every province in Canada. We've detected people worshiping with us from 9 different countries, and we know that the reach that we have is way beyond what we would ever have anticipated. But we're now entering into a very sensitive time in the life of the church. November and December in particular are emotional times, times of great meaning, from Remembrance Day Sunday coming up this Sunday, right through to Christmas and the New Year, and having wonderful moments in Advent. And while we're not able to do everything that we would normally do, and we cannot generate services that reflect the complete joy and enthusiasm and size of what we would normally do, we're nevertheless seeking to provide meaningful worship for you. And in the days and the weeks ahead, would you please look carefully at the website for different announcements of things that are taking place. There'll be special musical concerts. There will be services for those who have an emotionally difficult time during Christmas and the Advent period. There will be a special event around White Gift. We won't be able to do the Christmas pageant, of course, as we normally would, which is one of the highlights of our year. But you'll still be able to see some reflections from past services that we have done, past pageants, and you'll get a kick out of seeing some of those as well. On Christmas Eve, we will have live streamed a service for you. This will be in a way that gives us a sense of what a Christmas Eve service would be like. But we know, of course, that because of the constraints as we're under right now, we're not able to do everything as we would normally like. But we're going to do everything we can to make our spiritual walk with God meaningful. We're also continuing our outreach into the community. The food bank remains open and in great demand. We're not able to have some outside groups in the building because of the constraints that are placed upon us by Toronto Public Health and by the province. But when we do so in a meaningful way, and we try and keep in contact with groups that are important and dear to our hearts. So please ensure that we're only trying to protect you and do the right things if we're not able to have in-person meetings. But we're also maintaining our Zoom meetings, our staff, our church council, different committees, a meeting by Zoom. We're in touch with one another. And we also continue to be in touch in pastoral care with those who are in need. We continue to perform the burials that are needed for those that have died, and we celebrate their lives in the most meaningful way that we can. So we're doing our best in a difficult time. But I want to assure you that the whole team here at Timothy Eaton, as we approach this important moment and time in the life of our church, is with you, and we hope that you will also be keeping us in your prayers. This is not easy. It's not easy to juggle all the demands of health and safety, but also continuing to reach out and to be a positive word in the time in which we live. So I ask for your prayers and your support as we continue. So keep an eye on the website. I might appear again every now and again and give you a little clue of some of the things that are going on. But in the meantime, God bless you and keep you safe.